Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see, the number 19 team in the country, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Sooners will kick this deep to begin the game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Boston College Eagles offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Looking for some space. It's Thomas. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Let's it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. The Sooners offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They'll hand it off. Powerful running into the secondary. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He's got it for a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Powerful running here. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Just trucks the man. Good enough for first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He slings this one deep down the left side. Pass hauled in inside the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Sooners trying to cash in here in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he takes this from inside 5. And they've got the returner corralled. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. They look to throw it here on second down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field it close to the 50. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Powering right past the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Look, I realize when any play call is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So second down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Hand it off for a draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Making people miss. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
Makes the grab on the move. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking to throw it again. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the returner is brought down. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's free around the 15. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Across the 40. At the 20. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Got him for a sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that first and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on third down.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And he knocks that one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Looking to throw it on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Gets past the tackler into open space now. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Boston College.
Watch this quarterback go out and execute it. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Pass caught down at the 20. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They knocked through the P18 to go up 28-17. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Return begins inside the 10. And bulldozing his way through. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And we're able to get him down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline. It's Humphreys. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. They call the counter run here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. The returner from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Good as he gets the pass away. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Snags the quick throw. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that short completion. Handoff heading left. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On first down, it's play action.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Gives it to the back. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Now, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down there. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Shotgun formation here on third down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Punting ready to boot it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. QB decides to keep it here. Powers through. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
And this time it's complete.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. The pass is dropped. It would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Touchdown, Oklahoma, and the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards pass.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country.
The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. So 2 losses in a row. Puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 30 now. At the 10 now. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
If this team can hold on today and win, his pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. It's a run to the left. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. And the Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of 5. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down.
He's brought down at the 20. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Humphreys. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. First down here for this offense.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
At the 42-yard line.
So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.